No. Cool. Back in peace. Look, zero. If you're not going to chat, don't be here. Fuck off.
Ashes in the herb, bodies in the grave. The gods be praised for the work that they done. Birth of the sun. Hearse pulls up to the church. Here they come. Articles unpoppable. His knowledge unstoppable. Tribute, salute. We never have forgotten you. Math is science. Make the god on a path, a giant. On the spacecraft towards Orion. I can feel the universe crying. Peace to Holocaust, let me have a talk. Not with the mouth, but you in my thoughts. His soul released, cause the police hung him on the cross. Never rest in peace, never sleep till it's justice bought. We need the world support. There's no pollen for the trees when you start killing bees. No garden for the seeds. They robbed us of our leaves, but they're never in our prophecy. War and peace. War and peace. War and peace. War and peace. Birds flock, doves in white gloves. I never the message. I thought before the Mexicans. I thought of all the lessons. New York, they wore the 7. This is bring all their essence. Y'all still before our presence. General Rod, Father Lord. We live by the gods, but died by the sword. Which is double-edged, so to take the devil's head and many more. War and peace. War and peace. War and peace. Talk to the God, Migo North Star. Doom, carry the torch, y'all. Lord superb, boss of herb. Roll it up, smoke it. Every moment, what's your token? Pause, potions. I'm overdosing. Raw, focus. Stay at the ocean. ODB. Fame and poetry. Notary. Remember his name forever be. His ghost is in his seats. YGP. He's a golden MC. YTC. War and peace. War and peace. War and peace. Word, follow Lord. Man, brother, still with us. Tell me why. I heard that. Market just cropping. Love y'all, brothers.
Peace out. I like zero. If you're not gonna chat, fuck off. Got it? Good. Mad bro? Good. Go away. If you're not gonna chat, fuck off. Alright? Fucking lurkers, man. Say hi to mum for me. Who's your daddy, eh? Who's your daddy? You stand a lonely one.
going on here for a little early session? How you doing? What's going on? Wild Bill, all right. Good to see us all. Ripple Brewer, what's going on? Be that skinny guy, skinny guy that starts with a D, Dowson or something. That's him. That's my guy. When I play with Dowson, right, Ripple, nobody wins but me. I'm winning. I got more muscles than Dawson, of course, but still beats me when I play the computer. Dawson's my guy. How you doing? Do you like Street Fighter, Brewer? Mate, you should like Street Fighter. If you were born in the early 80s and you don't like Street Fighter, get the fuck out of here. I mean, if you've never played it, you don't have to like it. I mean, you can like it, but you just can't play it. I mean, you can or you can't. You can play it or you can't play it, or you like it, but you're no good at it. That's what Street Fighter is, one of those games. Yeah, what's going on, Galix? 84 vintage. 84 vintage. That was a classic song, though. That was from the Street Fighter movie. If you haven't seen that particular movie, well, you know what I'm talking about, Bill. I mean, you might be a little bit younger than me yourself, but I'm sure you've had a few Hadougens in your time. There's a what's going on? I said that. I know it, and I was shit at it. Yes, but you liked it. The thing is, it doesn't really matter if you didn't like it, but if you didn't like it, you wouldn't play it. But if you played it and weren't good, you still liked it. You just that you couldn't.
Cheers, Hookstagram.
I remember Street Fighter and not knowing how to do the Hadouken, right? I didn't even know how to read the little, because they were new. The little one, the way you had the you had the move set on the arcade, right? So all of the players would be there, have a big list of players, and next to it would have all of their move set, their move list, and then have an arrow pointing down to the corner and to the right. So you think naturally you don't know to move it in a whole quarter circle. So here's me on the arcade trying to go 1, 2, 3, press down, press corner circle, and then press forward, and then press the button to do Hadoukens. Not realizing that you needed one full motion. They didn't explain that because in no the moveset list was brand new. The Cognics, Street Fighter 4, the best game
I kind of like Tekken myself.
I don't know. I reckon the new one's catching up, you see. The new one's got some glitches worked out. Street Fighter 6. But you've got players on there. So, like Akuma on this game, crazy strong. Pitch voice says Ripple. Nothing wrong with that. I can't really handle the high pitch voices. Hands down, the best game I've made. But I would dare to say that you're correct, mate. Look at the moves and think you know what you're doing. But once it's the skill increase. So from Street Fighter 1 to, 2, 3, all through the alphas, 4. Once you got to 4, it peaked in skill. In other words, you had to be so good to play the game, to link up the moves, that it was impossible for young players to play the game. Impossible. No youngsters can come in and play the Street Fighter 4 because it was too high skill. Street Fighter 4 was made for the people who grew up playing Street Fighter and became so difficult for the youngsters and the new age that they had to start again. That's why they went to Street Fighter 5 and made a sort of one-button moves. On James was split. Oh yeah, I remember those games. Not too shabby at all. What's going on, James? How you doing? Make you blue next time I see you. I just unglued everyone randomly. I blew at the start of the stream. How you doing, South Coast Footy? What's cracking that time of day, mate? 2:38 here, 4:20 everywhere. Question. That's PS2. Well, all of the all of the stations, I suppose. Okay, after arcades, my cruise, right? The games that I was in, we hung out arcades, selling drugs. I didn't do drugs back then. I just did crime. I just did crime, not drugs. I mean, I sold drugs, but I didn't take them. I didn't even do weed back then. But we used to hang out at arcades. It was the same kind of arcade center as you see, like Terminator. You know that
Hey, Rick.
John Connor and Terminator
Hook.
in the arcades? That's the kind of arcades I used to hang out with.
Hello.
It was Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. That was such a
How's your day?
Yeah. I remember being at in a food court, and I was a kid, always playing arcade game.
I went to this church, met like this really cool pastor guy, and fucking got a food bank hamper. Told him a bit of my story. So yeah, did that. Made some phone calls and shit with my support worker. Got some smokes, iced coffee. Someone helped me out again. Getting some more frozen meals, hopefully. Like maybe tomorrow. Cause I'm kind of fucked. Oh yeah, and fucking Anna was a bitch, man. But I might get into that like later tonight at some point, you know. When I feel like it.
Fish and chips and game and 60-cent game, mate.
Oh yeah, that bird, it's not a cormorant. Someone commented. It's actually a white-faced heron. But they're like really occult, bro. I was talking about it before. Do you wanna hear my spiel? Going okay, man. And yeah, not too bad. Still just, but you know what I mean. I've quit the Valium now. 5th day off of it completely. Yeah. Don't want to fuck with Jezza now because he's not on Valium. You know what I mean? He's just not a person to fuck with anymore. Yeah. You might say go fucking over there, Hooks, and go, hey mate, you want to pick me up, go for a drive? Up north somewhere. Fucking around. Maybe not. People need to pull the fuck in on. You know who. Hence the title.
Rest in peace those days. Just depends how desperate people get for money, right?
Oh, I gotta chill, but yeah. Went for a walk this morning. Ran from the fucking coffee thing up the hill back to like, it's like the driveway, man. Like my dude rang, he's like at my house. I'm like, yeah, I'm in here again. I might as well come in. Oh, fuck it, I'll just run up and meet him. I'll get in the car. I'm like, oh yeah, you know I ran from down there. When I got off the phone to you. Oh shit, that's pretty good. Yesterday I did 9.5 Ks, man. Oh yeah, you already know about that. In fucking hour and 40 minutes. With an injury. Yeah, right, okay. Still a bit sore there this morning. It was a bit sore actually after for some weird reason. I was given a whole bunch of stretches and that. I think I'm dying. My fucking skin's like really dark coloured. Fucking probably smoking too much. And just not putting them. So, we sent a second one to my uncle. The one that he had didn't have it all. So I edited the fuck out of it. And that's now sitting in his fucking inbox. Yeah? Yeah? Is not my uncle gonna fucking honour the fucking lineage? I'm honouring it. Why isn't he fucking honouring it? Hey? Come over there, fucking sort you out too, buddy. My inheritance early, compulsorily. Fucking. I want my fucking money or I want my fucking help. I want my family. Their finger out their ass and honour me. Yeah, I don't know. So I'll just go over there and fucking crack him one probably. You know, fucking shove it. I want this farm. This is my farm now. You can fuck off. I want the ram stud. You fucking retire and I'll run this shit. You come and teach me how to do it. Fucking Brooke's got the fucking farm. Chelsea can't do shit. Chantel, she can fuck off out the farm too. The other farm, Blackadder. And I'll have the fucking ram stud. Sculamero. Give it to me. Teach me the shit. Huh? Tell him, somebody. You can look up his phone number or his email. I'm a bit fired up, yeah. I've got my testosterone like cracking off like a motherfucker. I handled this shit really well, actually, but I'll get into that later tonight because it's not worth it at the moment. Cheers, Hook. He's having his live there. We might leave him be with whatever he's talking about there. Got a whole bunch of new subs. Chat at Vape HQAU over there. Yeah, Tekken was fucking alright. I played that. I don't know which one I got up to. What I played like, I think the first one was like a Dreamcast or some shit. I might have played 2 a little bit somewhere, and I think I got into one that was on the fucking PSP as well. And I'm not sure. I think I might have given that back to like eBay. I was fucking around with the PSP for a while. Didn't have a console. I never had a console, like a new one. The last console I had before the fucking PS5 was like a SNES. You know, so whatever. I just didn't get into gaming. I mean, I should have done it. I should have just fucking forked out the cash and just done it and sat there playing games like everybody else. Like my mate fucking did all the Final Fantasies. He did all the GTAs, all that shit. I just played shit when I was at like a mate's house. Back then, when I used to do that, it was fucking SOCOM 2. That was the best game ever. I had like 2 dudes that you could like switch between and like move them up like one at a time. I need that. I need something like that. I need like fucking 10 or 15 of them. Like I just select each one and move them up or move them in a group. Like kind of like Age of Empires, but like first person shooter mixed with Age of Empires would be fucking sick. But like modern, like, you know, kind of Navy SEAL shit, that'd be mad. Like you can just control like, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 dudes actually. No, because like too many is too much. Like you have to be like kind of quick. And you have that guy just like covering the position, and you put him on like whatever it was, cover fire or some shit. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. But like it was good because you could have that dude there, have that line of fire, and then the other guy coming over here. That's my shit. I'm like a commander. That's my shit right there. It's kind of like probably why I like PUBG Mobile so much, because like it's really tactical. You know, like full on. There's not much shooting really. Like you got to be really fucking on the ball with shooting because you'll attract enemies to you. That's what cool. You get third partied and shit. Like, so anyway, that's why I really like that because it's like more like that. Like I don't really like first person shooters in like a fucking room, like some room map. Like it was like Red Faction 2 or whatever the hell it was that I played at a mate's house. That was kind of cool. Or just the first one, Red Faction. I can't remember, but that was kind of like that. You know, like kind of like Doom or whatever, where you're just in this fucking room sort of thing. I like the outside kind of thing, and like a bigger area sort of thing. I guess it wasn't really that much bigger, but it just perceived as, I don't know, more tactical or whatever. Anyway, yeah, that was a bit of a rant for you. Should I boop again? Oh no, it's just you. Cool. I can actually talk now. My last stream again. A bit like when it was just you here the other night. That was exactly the same as that, which I. So it's just weird how that happened. Because it was just one person here before, they hung around, and then that happened. Because I was on mute and fucking no cam. So they did it. They literally think that I don't know who the fuck it is. But I'm a fucking psychic, man. You know? I'm a fucking psychic, man. Like, why would you do that? Why would someone keep doing that to someone that's... And they believe the shit, too. Like, that's the funny part. That's the fucking funny part. They believe in Jesus and that, but they throw up the fucking Baphomet hand sign, bro. Or is that something to do with, like, magic and manifestation and shit like that? Like, if you can go, energy to me or energy to you or whatever the fuck it is. Is that what it is? So I'm sort of trying to, like, protect yourself, like, taking my energy to bringing it to yourself, or fucking pushing your energy onto me, like some faggot mason does butt sex. 99.9% of them are that, Rick. Anyway, it is what it is, you know. People need their like chat rooms and StreamYard and shit, you know. And the only person someone would threaten someone like, you know, fucking it's weird. Yeah. So anyway, got some shit done. Met like a random. Fucking he might have a place for me. But, you know, I'm still thinking about deleting the channel. You know, seriously. You know. So yeah. Doesn't seem like I'm really needed. Yeah. I've said everything how I wanted to say it. And like, yeah, if it just stays like that and nothing happens, then I probably will. You know? So I'm not doing this for another year. Fuck it. I'll go off and do something else and put my energy somewhere else where someone actually needs it. Like the very first people that like give me hella respect and some ticket to something, I'll just do it. Like as soon as they give me an opportunity, I'll be like, but see ya, delete this fucking shit, move on. Like I was in the truth community, I was in that, tried to help the spiritual people, tried to tell them that they need to like actually do it for free, especially for people that need it, that are hereditary fucking magical fucking bloodline people. And they just didn't get it. Like, yeah, rip off the fucking dumb cunts. If that's what you want to do, you want to like heal people that can't get healed, and not heal the people that really need it that can get healed, and then become a healer for free. I tried to help them, but they're just a bunch of money making, you know, weirdos, bro. And I think you've pieced out on me, have you? It's got 0. Yeah, money making weirdos, man. Chris Blackmore and all them, and Sue Shaw and fucking Alina Savantaz, whatever her name is. Yeah, anyway, I've already mentioned all that crap, but I'll keep doxing them till the fucking cows come home, mate. You know, people fuck with me, you get doxed. Yeah. Who's your daddy, Jay, mate? Say hi to mummy for me. She single? Boop.
True story. Absolutely true story. They put them under the ladies. They put them under their bed.
Whoops, sorry about that. I got a bit trigger happy, right?
You understand? Because his mom said, well.
There's always that other option. Hit him with a book. Boop. Should be. King B, what's up?
Your ID and location. Think you fine. How are you, sir? Wild Bill out. Wild Bill meetings. Spit Ripple. Cadence Jezza Chronic. Billy James Ellis. The NWA Slack.
And we're back to 0 again, I guess.
When are you going to do a Klaus swap? When are you going to play that? Oh, that's going to get ordered, isn't it? Automatic suspension.
Shout out Klaus Schwab. Can I have a job? Can you give me a ticket to fucking Europe and study fucking eugenics, mate? Become a UNSS. Gestapo for the UN in the future revolution.
So I might like on Fridays, on Thursdays I might do open streams on the other days. Tuesday.
I wonder which team's actually going to save the place. If it's going to be the Illuminati, or if it's going to be like random people. I don't think the Illuminati for some reason. And they're probably going to kill like the people that will survive will be probably rogues like me that aren't even in the Illuminati, but will be once the job's done, probably. And then we've got a new world, and we're like re-educate everyone, all the children, like a Pied Piper situation maybe, and then just re-educate everyone. Because they need re-education, man. They need to do it again. Like, or maybe it's not going to happen for like, I don't know,
And then over the side.
Maybe a while. I got some mee goreng noodles.
Right. Let's have
I
this
think I lost
clean.
Rick, man. I think I lost him. I got pissed off with it all. Maybe Rick isn't actually even Rick. Somebody else. Got like maybe some ideas. Maybe who Rick is. If he's not Rick.
Perfect.
Man, I don't know. I'm just fucking tripping balls, eh?
Save it. Can we find one up to use?
Drop out net back. But are you back? I haven't even got one viewer.
I don't know. I did actually.
For me?
Yeah. No, yeah, say it.
Hello?
That doesn't matter.
I haven't even got one viewer.
I don't know.
How come I can't see using one viewer, man? Like, that's sus as. It should say two. Yeah, but all the time it says no, it doesn't do. So like that means you're like using a VPN or some shit?
Not that I didn't like the guy. Not what I'm saying. Just saying that becomes
Yeah, put your energy into what you want to do. Improve, and you find that thing that you need and want. I've already got everything I want. I'm going to get more. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to take care of business. People need to be scared again. Yeah, that's right. Because you never know what I might do. You never know where I might just rock up randomly. Might go to Queensland for a holiday. Someday.
It tells me when I touch my head like this, when I do that, because I'm smoking the brain right now.
Anyone want to go camping?
That I've left on the side.
Anyone want to give me a lift?
Component to it.
Hey, SA Elements, where are you,
When
bro?
I smoke that strain, I really,
Want to go for a walk?
I really feel it up.
Said you might want to catch up with me, like, because I'm moving out here now. So I'm moving out here now. You want to go for a walk?
I'm smoking the ABC, which tells me that
You're like kind of giant, like, be cool to go for a trek with you, man. Like, you're probably fairly fit, right? Or not? I don't know. You kind of probably would be because you go like out and fucking into the pines shit in the cold. It's awesome in winter. I actually like winter now. It's fucking sick. It's ended though now. But, oh well. 3 and 4 degrees, just sitting there in like drenched sweat. Cool. Fuck yeah. Awesome. Flip the switch, man. I had to turn 42 for it to actually work. Bit slow on that one. Fuck, we got CDs 10 years after everybody, so such is life.
Get back. Get back. Keep hitting. And then you've reached the peak. Give me a nice coffee, Jezza.
That's what's in, something that I got. Oh, hang on, no, what was that?
Here's Darren.
That was that strain that I didn't get. Was the other one, the CBD one that I was looking at? Oh, CBN. There was a CBD one and a CBN one that I didn't get.
Charlotte's levels, from what I heard, it was told by the individual, 20 to 25% CBD, which is huge. I don't know that for a fact. I didn't test it, but I trust it personally.
Would be cool, eh? To have them like different percentages of strains. My throat's fucked. Like I'm doing some weird shit here. I don't know what's going on like with my body.
I can't even get my head around it. That's an amazing medical product.
So if my uncle doesn't contact, I guess I'm screwed.
That's crazy.
We did a lot of shit today. There's like some homeless weeks away.
Yeah, that's nice.
Anna's been arcing up about stuff, so I might have to take her to say
But,
okay.
I'm just
She doesn't want to come to an agreement.
Said to me through the grapevine, like you never really take your word for it, like anything. You've got to do the work yourself.
I remember her saying like ages ago, like, oh yeah, I don't know why his name's still on the bill. Interesting. So I could probably get all that money back. Probably just don't want to have come to a peaceful agreement. Wants to hit me up with Saycat for no even reason. No reason for that, apart from causing PSTD on me and doing some weird like that shit, like just for the sake of it. Then hit me with a $1,900 bill. How the fuck is that 1,900? I'm not going into it. I'll do it later. She might add some more shit, and I'll just do the whole thing. Probably in a bit of a weird loop. Me winning at Saycat or her having to drop it probably sends her in a bit of a weird loop, because she's very domineering, and she probably doesn't like that. But like, I don't know. Maybe she like saw it as like strength or something. That I like rocked up, said the right things, got the fucking justice on my side, sort of whatever. Like, it just didn't even make sense as well. I just like looked at it and went, yeah, I'm like baffled actually. Like, but it was just a directions thing, so it didn't even matter. Like, it was just like, you know, fucking whatever. I'll just go and let her cop the karma. You know? Like, she'll cop karma for that massively one day. Something bad's gonna happen, like between her and her family, you know. Usually goes, man. Have a look at her profile for 5 years, and oh, someone's having a funeral. That's unfortunate. They crashed a car, did they? Or got cancer or something, didn't they? Yeah. Weird things happen. God works in mysterious ways, Rick. Yeah. Probably won't get a reply from Uncle, but it's like randomly just die in like the next 6 months or something. We'll go, oh, that's interesting. Fuck, unfortunate. Like sad, cry, fucking unfortunate, but kind of karma. Like when my grandma died, it was a bit fucking bullshit. Like, it's when I got my payout, and then fucking I wasn't allowed to go. Like, she just took the shit I said seriously. I was just dying, and it wasn't meant to be taken seriously. That was kind of weird though, because like one time I rang her and like was trying to get help when I didn't understand mental health system properly, and she called up the fucking cops, and I had to go to the hospital. I've been like taken twice to hospital, against my will. So yeah, and she was part of that, and then I got real pissed off at her, and then she apologised for that. But then sort of proceeded not to really back me up with her children, my mum, or like anyone really. I was like, can't you like ask Uncle Malcolm to like force him to like to let me be out the farm? And she couldn't. And I was like, well, aren't you the elder now because Pa's dead? Like, you're in charge, aren't you? And she just wouldn't help me, you know? I just sat there by myself when my fucking girlfriend broke up, and then she's like dying. I don't even know. No one tells me. Mum goes, everyone's there in the hospital with her, and she's like saying shit that like I'm not allowed to go to the fucking funeral because of shit I said. It was pretty bad. And fucking Anglican Archbishop knows all about the whole story because he had to do the funeral. They couldn't find an Anglican bloody priest to do it. So my mum, someone organised the fucking thing. When I come back, I get goggles. That's it. Pa's goggles. I'm like, what's that got to do with anything? You know? I get Pa's goggles when Grandma dies. How does that make any sense? No one's spoken to me since, apart from one time, fucking Ian, or a couple times, Ian, I think. And he's insane. Yeah. I don't even know what's going on with anyone. No one calls me and tells me shit. Like, I didn't even know Ian was crook until fucking recently. They wouldn't even tell me. Like, they wouldn't even care that I'm just sitting here wanting to know about him, wanting to talk to him. They're just fucking weird, dude. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. If they don't, like, let me a chance. Like, what the hell? Might read out my letter. If anybody's interested. Cheers, Hook. I'm gonna leave you be, man, for a bit. So this is what's in his fucking inbox. Hang on. But it's coming from, like, my, it's coming from my, like, psychosocial recovery coach, which is, like, kind of the top guy of the company, Ben. And there's something, oh yeah, he's gonna go with me to fucking SA, or whatever it is. Yeah, something like that. Hi Malcolm, I hope you are well. I'm following, can't talk. I am following up on my previous email as Jeremy is in desperate need of support and is scared to reach out to you directly as he has expressed fears of being further rejected by his family. He feels that you are the only person that he can trust since his person he doesn't know anymore put a restraining order on him, and so he now has no next of kin. Jeremy is extremely apologetic for any anguish he has caused and really wants to make amends with his family. Jeremy is currently sober for almost 4 years. Jeremy is not doing well. He needs emergency help. He says he cannot think or function properly with his current situations and is completely overwhelmed with PSTD. Jeremy is in a serious mental health crisis. He is not eating properly or keeping clean or showering regularly. Jeremy will be homeless as of the 31st of October and has said he needs legal guardianship short-term by you for him, as he says he needs you to be a power of attorney to help him with his finances and other situations. Jeremy needs someone to help him manage his life. Jeremy says he needs someone from his family to help him move home, as he is currently unavailable to do so on his own. He needs his family to advocate on behalf of him, and Jeremy has stated that one of the most important things that he needs to be done. Jeremy did a mental health assessment, and they did not take into account his current autism spectrum disorder and only wanted to treat his bipolar disorder and psychosis against his will to hospital. He is in shock from the restraining order put on him from his person he doesn't know, and he's highly stressed with landlord harassment and has had to deal with SACAT. He uses medical cannabis to stop taking diazepam in brackets Valium, for which he has recently ceased taking in an effort to better himself as well. He is on the NDIS and has disability supports and is currently on disability support pension payments with Centrelink, and also receives total permanent disability insurance payments and total and income insurance payments. These finances need to be finalised also, which he needs help doing. He says he is scared of the outside world and responsibilities. He is completely isolated and is in serious physical and mental shock from his current mental health condition and is struggling to cook and clean due to this stress. He is trying to seek further mental health supports, such as a psychiatrist that understands him and a psychologist he can trust and see regularly. He is having to get food aid due to financial difficulty and has no money to move or pay bill and that's Bill's Mr. Ness, and is in arrears with rent and electricity with his landlord, and the landlord is being extremely difficult. Jeremy is under extreme financial difficulties and is unable to even afford his medical cannabis medication. He loves the farm on Kangaroo Island, and his ideal world would be to just volunteer on the farm and fix fences all day or whatever other farm tasks he can volunteer to help out with. Kind regards, Ben Nash, Sunflower. Got some lollies, eh? So that's kind of cool. Did you like that, Rick? Like it's 0. Shit, and I'm watching it as well. I don't know why that does that. Does it say 0 for you? I'm fucking with my like Wi-Fi. And I know who the fuck it is. Oh, I know who they are. Do you use a thingamajiggy? Forgot. VPN. Because that would cause it. It says 1 right now. Well, it should be 2 even. It says 0. And often says 0 when it's just you, when I'm out there. So do you use a VPN? That's interesting. Yeah, it says 1 now, but it should be 2. So, right, yeah. Another weird thing is, there's 3 likes every time. I don't know how that even happens. Because I like it for mine, and I like it for my other one. Like, unless you liked it, but you can't, because it wouldn't say 3 on my actual video. And it says 3 on when I'm watching it, but it only has 2 on my actual video. And you know how it actually happens? When I like my own stream. Like Jezza Chronic account likes it. Then I go like it from Jezza to Jester, and then it's just like 2 likes. But no, it's actually 3 now. A 3 on viewing from the Jezza to Jester account, but it only says 2. If I view it from Jezza Chronic, it says there's 3 likes. So who's doing that then? Yeah, some dude on bloody Instagram sent me plenty. Got heaps of beans. You need beans? Anyone need some beans? Got like fucking Oreo, bro. Got fucking permanent marker. Got fucking gummy bears. What the fuck is that? I'm eating gum bears right now. It's sort of a, not really, but anyway. Whoops. Yeah. Nobody gave 2 fucks though, dude. I fucking did that ages ago. The fucking strands and shit. And nobody really jumped at that or anything. Throwing up these all the time. Still got them. I can see if anyone wants to help me out. And I'll help them out. Death Bubble 98. The other one fucking falling down here on the ground. What was it? Date Auto. 5 beans each pack. Bean breeder. Plenty of others too. Had a chat with Monty about it ages ago. Where's Monty? Monty knows what I'm talking about with all the shit that happened. So does this other person, another person, another person, another person, and another person. Yep. I haven't had a sesh all day, so just chilling. Just chilling. What's this going on here? It's never ending from her. She can tell it all to Seiko. She can. Imagine she tries that again. I'll just go there. What? Right. That's it. Lease agreements will change 12 months. And this, that, fucking this, that, well. Take me on, woman. Seriously. What are you doing? I was out there crying. You still didn't. You want to. Anyway, we'll do that later. She fucking sent me a message this morning, bro. I was like actually out there before I got even picked up. Like 7:45 or some shit. I'm like, what? Anyway, that'll be a classic one for later tonight, bro. Saving it up, right? Just like warming up my fucking channel, you know, before I fucking delete the cunt. Maybe it's just a warning, and I'll just go hammer and tongs, literally, on everyone again. You know, we'll mention everything that happened. I haven't forgotten anything. I remember everything crystal clear. What people did, the timing of all sorts of things. And this code of silence bullshit, it's not going to fly. Not in the 420, not in the Oz 420 community. You know? So, I'm actually sticking up for the community, you know? And these people that did the shit to me shouldn't deserve to be in the community. Because I came to join the thing with the movement for the weed. I remember like when I'm back, I was there sort of trying to psych people up for like a really good protest. What is it going to be, like 5 of us? No. We needed to actually do it. And then I got fucking attacked because I was struggling with my mental health, and I posted that shit up, and then I've been attacked ever since. And those cunts can't complain. You know? They should all get on their knees and suck my dick. Fucking little faggots. Yeah? Word. Yeah? If this was like 20, 30 years ago and I was patched up, you'd be sucking my dick, mate. Not you, Rick, but those other cunts. Yeah. Fucking face, mate. You wouldn't be able to open your fucking eyes for like weeks. Probably. Fucking loser. Seriously. Like, who the fuck thinks they can get away with, like, basically walking through someone's house all the time, reading all their shit? And I know who did it. Even Hook knows. Hook knows, PTP knows, Monty knows, Julian knows, Vape knows. Hans knows, Ryan 420 knows. These motherfuckers, like, thought I didn't know. It's okay, man, you know? It's okay. Because they'll do the right thing eventually if they know what's good for them. Because the karma, the Jesus, the all that, the God, the fucking everything, the realm, it listens. And it dishes back as it does, man. I've seen it happen heaps of times, like shitloads of times. Right? Boom. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just looking at some important shit to do with my supports and that. Hey Google. Don't know about that one. Interesting. Meet the mentor. What the? Okay, whatever, just whatever. Okay, I'll give it a go. Whatever. Looks good, please. I'll give it a go. Whatever. Give it a go. That can work. Can't, yeah, no, unless you give it a go. That's fine. Find out. No good. Change it up. Oh, I've got a new subscriber. That actually has them like public or something. 0 subscribers. Probably a sock puppet, right? Yeah. 25th of August 2024. Oh, okay. That's like a year old. No content. Like, how does it not have no content? Like, absolutely nothing. Not even a nothing. Not even a nothing. How in the hell does that make sense? Oh, shout out that. It's probably like one of them weird lurker hacker dudes. Who knows, really? Moving on to the next topic. Any chats? Sorry, not really paying much attention. Good, just back. No, let's not pay attention to the number. What was it doing? I think it was like an email I had to fucking read. Did that. Did that. Did that. No, I've got to ring something. What's that thing? At 9 o'clock tomorrow. And then some other thing at like 10:30, and then some other thing at like 1:10, and then I don't know. It's fucking too much to remember. Because I'm fucking cooked. At least we got a few things done, and we got a couple of things done at the same time. I was on my phone, and he was on his, so that's cool. Does anyone else have that same problem I have? Your fucking drawstring is like too tight. But like, then it falls down, then you have it too tight, and you can't fucking tuck anything in or fucking bloody pull them down and take a piss. Fucking annoying. And now I've got a double knot. I don't know how I made them that tight. Like, I'm fairly skinny now. How the fuck did I wear these? What the fuck? And it's a double knot that I can't undo because I've got no nails. Fucking white pants, man. With the I am God, it's a full moon. And they're gonna get dirty. With everything. I'm a dirty motherfucker. Fuck that. I'm just gonna have to get them back on. Fuck this. Wow. What the hell? I don't even know how that's happened. Like, maybe my fucking actual, like, hips are wider now? Or like there's more muscle there? I can't actually get past the actual muscle that I've gained. There. That's what's happening. I've actually just got the muscle here, even though I'm still fairly skinny. Around there, it's probably just like slightly bigger. Yeah, fucking weird. Because when I put these on last time, they fit alright. No, they don't fit. Yeah. I'll be back, fellas. Cheers, Google. I'll see you when you do that. Okay, good to do this. Okay, that's that. Fuck, it's hard to think straight when you're not really eating. Just insane from no fab, no contact. And crazy shit. Handling it and manifesting it. I'm currently living in the home that I desire right now. I'm eating healthily right now. I've done some gardening jobs earlier in my backyard, and I've got like really nice neighbours, and we just had like a Labor Day barbecue yesterday. It was heaps good. Looking forward to the next public holiday, and then I'm going to really look forward to Christmas. I might go to church. I might help out down there at church. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, I think so. I'm living in the home that I desire right now. My life is abundant. I'm very wealthy. I'm worth a lot of money. I understand my worth. I help people. I heal them from their narcissism. Or they don't, they don't have to, but I try to heal as many people as I can, because I've learned about it. All I want to do is fucking sit down there and want to chat and something to eat. Who the fuck ignores someone crying? Anyway, it's a bit weird. Like, fucking fucked up. I'm gonna go slightly leave that for now, because it's kind of fucking trippy as shit. Pretty crazy. Yeah, pretty crazy, man. Mm. Mm-hmm. Nah, didn't. Mm. Could eat too. Because I'm so malnourished. Yep, cheers. I just wish you had more kids that are like fucking, on NDIS. Lives miles away. fucking miles away. Holy shit. Just can be away, nearly, from someone in Adelaide. It's just insane. One of the only, and the other one 2 miles away. Don't really have to like contact him all the time, and he's busy with his daughter. Way I'd get to see him like even like more than once a week, even if that was a regular thing. And he'd be like, "Oh no, can't do it now." So it's like he's just has to be busy for whatever. It's like fucking for anyone to come see me, it's like fucking 2 hours just out of their day to fucking drive here and back, basically. But drive here and then back home. And I'm being fucking trodden on by a fucking bull. A giant 3-headed bull fucking human. Straight up and down. He needs to be ditched off a cliff with 2 swords. You know what I mean? Like Jack the Giant Killer. But a better version. Where's that white doe? It's just here. I saw it not long ago. Fucking lost the thing. Anyway, do you want to hear the spiel on the fucking heron? Heron? So I went and renamed it. I got some comments on that video. Like 2k views. Shout out to that. I do good on shorts for whatever reason. I think everyone kind of does. I think it's just how you get extra views. It's like a little hack for you to get the views for whatever reason that is. It's actually subs that you need to fucking do anything. That's what people go and do, hey? They like cheat and buy the fucking hook subs so they get their features. Or just have it at like a decent number too. And then they go about getting the rest like naturally. So when you see someone with like 350,000 subs, like maybe 50 of them were bought, but they got the rest by having the number, you know? Some people do it genuinely, but not many. Not all. Like, I don't know what the percentage is, but a lot of people try and do that. Unless you're actually a sub of theirs at the beginning and you know that that hasn't happened. But generally the people that know that it has happened won't even like defend, like they don't mention it. They don't mention it. Like when someone, like it's weird because they're like one of the oldest fans and they would actually know that they bought subs to get extra fame. And yet when someone comes in the chat and goes, "Oh, you bought fucking subs," that's an OG fan as well, that other fan won't say shit. Because they know. And they're like, "So?" It's just like, yeah, whatever. Fucking people know that know, and people that want to make a point about it, usually nobody cares anyway. Because it's like, fuck it, you know, we're fans of this person, we want them to get bigger, so who cares if they bought subs? Do you care? Or do you just want drama? Huh? Fucking children, mate. Anyway. So we've taken care of that business. And what about this business here? I don't know. I think I'm kind of worn out, like the letter, everything, it's worn me out a lot. In the car, I got fucking gang stalked. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. That's OG. write things while I've got my supports, and now I'm getting extra shifts, fucking night time and shit as well. Pretty cool. I don't know why that hasn't fixed itself, or whatever. Trippy shit. Wednesday. Wait. Okay, so we'll have them twice. Yeah, guess so. Why didn't they just do the whole? Ah. Maybe I've got a support worker tomorrow, and then he's got to see someone else, and then he might be coming back. That's tricky. Anyway. I got an interesting slot. Ooh. That might be good for something. A certain club. Fucking A. Fucking A. Let's have a geezer. Fucking rock up there and be like, right, what's going on here? Fucking. Forget my drift. That'd be sick as tits. Hope you fucking. Shit, you're quick. Yes, I know. Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Adelaide Swords Club. Interesting. So there's the other one. Oh no, that might be a different day. Oh, interesting. My academy. Wednesday. Interesting. Interesting. Every day. Pretty much. Interesting. Ego Legends. I think they've like up boosted their hours or something. They have like 1 day a week. Now it's like heaps. That's mad, bro. You mad, bro? Good. Not you, Rick. You're a legend. You don't need to be mad. You did. Fuck yeah, go Jezza, go. Fucking. Sorry, I'm not looking at the cat. Did you see Crow yesterday on? Yeah, I did. Yes. Yeah. Just it kind of like I went up to the kookaburra thing. I filmed that. I just seen one little blip. Like, yeah. Nothing this morning. Just humans. Oh, 2 magpie larks. It was kind of a notable thing, maybe. Not really, but semi. They were busy doing their own thing. They weren't involved with me at all. So I'd say no to that. Just a bit of a hello. Sort of, not really. Half. I'll give it a half point. But it still doesn't count. It needs to be full thing for it to count. For me to look into it. Yeah, and find some connection. But we had blue heron. I mean, not blue heron, fucking white-faced heron. Fucking. That was interesting as fuck. Hold on to your socks. Did it on the other screen. Oh, it might have been this one. Is that not even there anymore? Really? I think those Neville Goddard videos are actually AI. Anywho. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Heron. Occult meaning. So, it's as simple as that. Focus this. Or more. Get this, Rick. Are you ready? Are you fucking ready? Herons symbolize elegance, patience, wisdom, and transformation. Oh, it's like a fucking mixed bag, man. Like that means threat, like snail, fucking owl, fucking crow, all in one. And they're like an ostrich or some shit with elegance, you know, long legs and shit. They're often seen as messengers between the earthly and spiritual realms, representing a connection to deeper insights and personal growth. Yeah, so I'm reading this whole thing here again. If you haven't heard it, yeah, this is for you, because I've already done it. Heron symbolism in the occult. General spiritual significance. Herons are often seen as powerful symbols in various spiritual and occult traditions. They represent wisdom. Herons are associated with deep understanding and insight, often seen as messengers between the earthly and spiritual realms. Patience. Their hunting style teaches the value of waiting for the right moment, reflecting the importance of timing in decision making. Transformation. In many cultures, herons symbolize renewal and rebirth, connecting to themes of spiritual awakening and personal growth. You. Cultural interpretations. Herons hold different meanings across various cultures. Native American beliefs. They symbolize wisdom and good judgment, often seen as guides in navigating life's challenges. Greek mythology. Herons are viewed as divine messengers, particularly associated with the goddess Athena, representing insights and guidance. Ancient Egypt. The heron is linked to creation and rebirth, embodying the cycle of life and death. Occult practices. In occult practices, herons can serve as spirit animals or totems, giving individuals in their spiritual journeys, guiding individuals in their spiritual journeys. They encourage self-reflection. Herons prompt individuals to look inward and assess their life paths. Emotional stability. They symbolize the need for balance and calmness in the face of life's challenges. Personal agency. The heron teaches that meaning is subjective by personal experiences and interpretations. Herons, therefore, are not just birds but powerful symbols of spiritual significance, guiding individuals toward wisdom, patience, and transformation. Fucking. It doesn't get any better than that. Like, holy shit. That's what it was, man. But shout out to the whole thing with the meaning of the other one. The Corbin. Not Corbin. What it is. I don't know what it was. I've fucking forgotten. Cormorant. What's a corvid? That's something else that I've looked up. Cool, but yeah, like, yeah, they're a type of that. No, there's something else. Poaching veg. I think I might have seen these too. I think I'm having some trippy shit going on right now. No, they're the crow. That's just the family of the crows. Yeah. Oh, it's a whole bunch of shit, actually. Crows, ravens, rooks, magpies, jackdaws, jays, tree pies, whatever, coughs, I don't know, and nutcrackers. Maybe I've seen kind of like some other type of little birds that like are kind of like rooting each other, man. Fucking trivia. But not pigeons, or maybe they are pigeons, but... Holy shit. Their total... This here, for just these, right? Corvidae. Out of nowhere. Their total brain to body mass ratio is equal to that of non-human great apes and cetaceans, and only slightly lower than that of humans. That's how they know you, right? That's how they fucking know who you are. What the fuck? Like that one in the city, dude. Like, what? Do you know how far that weighs? I wonder if they communicate to each other about a particular human. There's something really funky, man, with birds, especially crows and this shit here. Corvids. Magpies are in there. I see them all the time. Like, I see shitloads of magpies all the time. And you get to walk past them, like they don't cruise. Very rarely do they fly away. It's like they know who's okay and who's like, well, yeah, because they just remember. And I sometimes click at them. Kangaroos like that. To walk towards you. I don't know if they're young. Or you can get a buck to stay still. But you got to try. If you're half-assed at it, or they get any sense like you're hunting them, they'll fuck off. You can't be like that. You can't even have that in your thoughts. Because it's in your heart, too. It's that shit. Kind of like how bad dogs can sense a good person, and good dogs can sense a bad person. Yeah, funny that one, isn't it? That's why people get bad dogs. That's why I don't like them. Because they sense jealousy in good people. That's why wankers own them. Because they're fucking jealous of everybody. That's why they gotta have one of those dogs that, like, barks at everybody. Yeah, fucking losers, man. Like, get a fucking Labrador or some shit. Grow the fuck up. You know? You'd be smarter than you if you got a bloody Labrador. For those people, you, Rick, or anyone else that's... Well, you never know who's there. I think it was Google. So, he might get me pissed off with that, I don't know. I just think it's stupid, man. Unless you're guarding something, like you've got a car yard, and you just got 2 guard dogs to roam around there on the fucking gravel, you know? And then they get kind of taken somewhere for the fucking, to be open. Like, they're guard dogs. Back in the day, you had, like, a guard company. I mean, a fucking security company that would actually, like, hire out dogs to fucking put in car yards. Or whatever business they wanted. Fucking, or it was just the people that had the business, had the dogs, and it just, like, took them home in the morning. And then went back and opened the fucking place. And then that knockoff, like, pretty much went and got the dogs and put them in there. So they're roaming around with no food. Fucking perfect. Get fed in the morning. Yep. Fresh, raw meat for them, too. Nothing, no bullshit. Just a big slab of fucking, like a leg of a fucking animal. Dunk. There you go, like a kangaroo leg. Dunk. There you go. No. Couple days with nothing, back in the fucking thing. On one, like, you know, just they need to be hungry, kind of, a little bit. Not to the point of cruelty, but if you want them to be good guard dogs, you know, don't put them there when you fed them. Like, that's just dumb. I'd make an excellent dog trainer. A stern voice. I've gotten dogs. I've taught old dogs how to sit and stay. One of my mates, I was around his house, and they'd never done it. And I was like, I'll try it. Half an hour, done. Yep. It's like an old as dog, man. It loved it. It fucking was like, finally someone's teaching me this shit. Couldn't believe it. I made my mate jealous. Like, he was like, stop it. Fucking hell. That's why I don't fuck with people's dogs anymore. Because I can do it better than them. And they get pissed off. I'm just, every time I'm thinking, you're a fucking idiot. You know? Like 90% of the time. Sometimes they're okay. But people like trying to be quiet. You know? I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you trying to be quiet, like, because you don't want to be a disturbance of the peace? Dude, you've got a fucking dog out of line, man. Flaming mongrels. Like, I need a license for a dog maybe now. Have you got loud voice? Tick in the box. Yes. Are you an angry, stern person when you're training your dog? Tick yes. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Well, let's just make up a name. Bazza. Come here, Bazza. Oh, come here, Bazza. No, don't do that, Bazza. Please don't do that. Oh, don't. Naughty. Fucking dog. Give it here, you fucking idiot. Hey? Hey. Don't do that, Bazza. Are you fucking stupid? Do you not know how to talk to a dog, man? I'm going to take you out the farm. Show you a real dog. Or actually, we could go back in time and show you Susie from when I was a kid. Teenager, 20s, she died, I think. Uncle ran her over. Whoops. She was the best dog ever. Just told me, just fucking ran her over and then shot her. I think that's what happened. Next. You know what I mean? Yeah, go out, get another Kelpie, purebred, chuck, and then he uses a rope to train. They go too far, back around, yoink. Yeah. Back around, yoink. Probably something like that. Yeah. People are too soft, man. Too soft. Jumping around all over the place, man. Fucking hell. Sit, stay, fucking. Don't move. You can kind of give them a hint at, like, the opportunity of something good. Like the food. You have little snacks or whatever. Or you even just mention, say they know what it is. Like, you hungry? Their ears pick up. And then you like, stay. No. And you make them wait. Yeah, they love that. They actually love it. You got to learn how to make your dog drool and be okay with it. It's semi-cruel, but they actually like doing it. Because they're like waiting, and they get really like, really, oh, I really want that food, man. I really want it. No. You put it, they can smell it. You just tell them no, for 5 minutes. Yeah, they're like drooling, like that's dripping out of their mouth. Yeah. And then finally you go, okay. That's how you train dogs. Anyway, people don't know what they're fucking doing anymore. Am I still live? They've got to do these ones. Clap. What is that? You know? What is clap? That's loud. Like, no. Once you've done the loud shit for a while, you don't need to be so loud. Actually, just go, no, sit. To it, man. They love it. It's hard at the start, but once they get it, they love it. They see doing the right thing as reward. They get reward from that in their brain. Right? And that's why, like, the more active dogs really like that shit. You know? Like Kelpies. Kelpie cross healer or something. What happened to people having healers? Or Kelpies? They're like the best for like our conditions. Anywho, people want to get fluffy like woolen dogs and shit from like the snow. Well done, champ. What country are we in, bro? Like, is that an Eskimo fucking thing or what? Some fluffy weird thing from freaking the snow? And cut all that hair. Like, what is this? A fucking poodle or some shit? Fucking oversized poodle. Poodle deer. Poodle-ish, whatever the fuck they are. I don't know. There's too many weird breeds, man, that people just go, oh, they're cool. I'm like, no, they're not. What do you... Fancy. Okay, right. One of them wankers. You know, people just buy a weird breed of dog because they think it's cool. And they've got no clue even how to train a dog, even. It's like, cool, to pick up chicks. Or, I'm going to get a dog to pick up dudes down the beach, mate. Yeah? The dog walkers at the beach. Most of them have got like barking going off, having a fight, and they're like, oh, stop it. Oh, don't do that. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, stop it, come on. Oh, fucking, what the fuck is this? And they give it away because they don't want it anymore. That's what some bitches do. They're not prepared to have the dog for the full life. They just wanted it to, like, get some fucking dick. And then they're bored of it after a while. Holy shit, dude. They need to be re-educated in a fucking prison camp for that. Send them off to that COVID camp that we built for a nice little stay. Some dog training. We'll put them on a leash. Tell them, stop being an asshole to your dog. Teach them properly. They like this shit, like this. Fucking... People can't hit their dogs, man, either. People think that's wrong. They learn quicker if they get a bit of a smack. I'm telling you. Oh, no, that's like fucking... that's fucking animal cruelty, right? Not when it's out the farm and it's your dog or it's your fucking backyard. Can't hit a cat though. That doesn't really work. Can, but expect fucking, you know, not to be able to get them along really for a while. But you can kind of teach them through that. But it's a bit. You have to be super extra nice to them as well. Sort of like later on, sort of at the same time and all that, you know. But my cat is sort of a little bit dog-like because she's fucking got Bengal in her, and she's non-neutered, so she's a bit, you know, different, trainable kind of thing. But you get too full on with them and they'll give you a hiss, like start chasing after them with a stick and stuff like that. Whacking the stick next to them, like really hard next to them, and they're like... Yeah. But you can't really be cruel to cats unless you want, like, to not be seeing them for a while, like a long while. My cat gets really annoying when she's on heat, but that's her own thing. No, she's gotten better at it. She's gotten older. Probably due to me having to help her with it. Like, sort of tell her not to be like that so much, and I do comfort her though a fair bit when she's struggling. I'll cuddle her and be like, calm down, and it gets too much, and I'm like, just go, like, and then I get into the telling her off thing, and then I'll comfort her later, and then I'll tell her off again, comfort her, tell her off, comfort her, keep doing that. She's actually gotten better over time from that, at doing it, through some kind of, I don't know, maturity thing. She probably sees me as her parent, because she was abandoned. I adopted her, right? Because cats normally, like, are from, like, well, they're very solitude, the actual house cat. But most felines are part of a pride kind of thing. Like, they're communal, probably, like, know their relatives and stuff like that. That out of them or something. Or maybe they are kind of more like that, like homeless cats do hang out in fucking areas together, or there will be a general area. Homeless cats will actually mingle and then go about their loner shit afterwards. Watched kind of like a doco on that once, so I said that. My voice is fine. I'm like talking too much. I need to quit talking. Because, I don't know, my voice is fucked. It's different now from the yelling. And it hasn't come back fully. It's still weird. You know? Like that, you know? Like, I don't know why it's like that. It feels weird. It feels like I'm freaking dying or something. Anyway, someone might have tried to poison me, and I've just sort of like survived it or whatever. Who knows? Probably. The soup kitchen probably did that fucking like 7 years ago or some shit. Yes, we've got plenty of things to add in every now and then. But no one actually responds. And it's been quite a while since there's been a response, so boop. Yeah, what happened, man, to Google it? I thought he said he was back. Rick and Google? Is it used to? Or just one? Oop. Time.
I'm passing God to seven. Just the mirror in my rear view. I see reflection at times. My highways lead to bleak direction. So I see confession. Speaking of beef, I call that resurrection because I got my soul back. Don't call me pro-black. Really, I'm just playing my part. I could have soul crack. It's not for me. My old man thought of prophecy. Harmony, Kuma, fiction. Living my odyssey for real. But not to home and Greek mythology. Your key, the vice schemes, the ecology. The towns now to forsake the faking. I'm freedom in the making. God's kitchen shit. For 400 years we shed tears, and when it's death among peers we pour beers. But now what? Just look what the world made me, enslaved me. But at the end, yo, what the and yo, for 400 years we shed tears, and when it's death among peers we pour. Now what? Just look what the world made me, enslaved me. But at the end, yo, what the fuck's gonna save me? Yo, my pulse quickening as my heart became a simile. I drifted to the reaches of self, felt panicky, hoping for anarchy, liberation from this insanity. Tears running down my cheek, hit the canopy, wall of self-doubt. Shout, scream, and wail at the pain coursing through my being. I'm in the hell of thought, caught between the violated, catching the case. I can't even taste the bittersweet smell of blood rolling down in the street. Look where I stand. My shadow is a trace of a man that endured the hardships, formulating the plan. Yo, for 400 years we shed tears, and when it's death among peers we pour beers. But now what? The slugger made me, enslaved me. But at the end, yo, what the fuck's gonna save me? And yo, for 400 years we shed tears, and when it's death among peers we pour beers. But now what? Just look. But at the end, yo, what the fuck's
Can you run that fast?
System ridiculous. Lies. Now I'm sick of this, like people were sick for the still trying to cripple this will. Revolution rapper tap, Pope Nicholas chill. Don't ever tell me that lie. They try to sell me that I can't afford it. Your evolution get aborted, let it be known. I don't condone pro. Call it prejudice. I sever this mic with a poem. Folks that hate to see this. Mercenaries out for Jesus. Live from the pearly by gaze about the squeezes. Godly back, Confederate flags of hell. No 40 acres of new abuse profits. No 40 acres of new
Abuse profits.
I'm breaking these shackles, they got me chained away from my liberty. Look at the history, how they treated us through the centuries. Like inanimate animals, only given annual holidays. Representing hardship, we enter the day. That's not enough, what the fuck, we getting comfortable now? Looking like clowns, where industry is taking our crowns and tarnishing our soul. Trading our worth for platinum and gold. Our souls are undersold for what's in my precious pieces of metal. Value changing with time. Open your eyes,
We need to rise. Open your eyes, we need to rise. Open your eyes, we need to rise.
Mere possession of knowledge is not enough. It's the ability
Haven't got much time to think where you're putting your foot when you're doing that. That's a good pace though for like if you could do sort of like a military jog. It's not as big a step, but you could carry like probably 30 to 40 kilos weight. 20 to 30 maybe, probably more realistic. But it's not, that's designed to jog at that pace. And you can't do big steps. So you can actually keep moving at a fairly decent pace by just doing faster and more steps with weight, and you would not tire. But if you go faster, you're only going to go like about 100 meters and you'll be fucked. That's like a dashing fucking thing. but it's really only like an attack or a run fucking back, a route sort of thing. I have to look at the pace fucking numbers for that. Or you can use Fuck Blind by Ice Cube. It's about the same. Pace, oh, I'm in the wrong one again. I forgot what they put it as. Military step, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Why not? Military step or march is a regular walking of military formations. The steady, regular marching step was a marked feature of Roman legions. Vegetus, only surviving treatise on the Roman Empire's military, de re militari, recognized the import of constant practice of marching quick and together. Nor is anything of more consequence, either on the march or in the line, than that they should keep their ranks to the greatest exactness. For troops who march in an irregular, disorderly manner are always in great danger of being defeated. They should march common military step 20 miles in 5 summer hours. So is 10 under 2 good enough? That day I actually only walked, and I had 11 in about 2, but I had a 13-minute break. That's faster, right? Than a Roman legion. But I haven't done 20 yet. Happy 420, that's the other day. I'll read that in a sec. I'm gonna hang around. You can read along at home with me, with the wiki page. Because that's what we do here. We do our own fucking thing. Oh no, I've got 10. Yes, I had one of these. Did I have one of these? I did have one of these this morning. I had 2 of them actually. My Mac is like in the spot. Saw some people. Didn't do a trek up there. Hung around and like stretched my fucking thingamajiggy. Fucking shit still it's hurting. Slowly fixing it though, I just gotta keep putting more paint on it. It's actually kind of how you fix that thing. Eventually it's just gonna fix itself. Or I'll have to get that patch. Whatever the fuck it is. It's gonna be like a bit, how you going? It's gonna be like, I actually didn't take any urethane. Whoops. Still got the box in case I need it for something in the future, which it probably, even though it's shit and doesn't really do fuck all. Maybe it does. For certain other things, inflammation, isn't it? Is it for that? Is it for like swelling, get the swelling down? So sometimes that's not good. You actually want swelling. I want to know what Nurofen may have done straight off the thing that had helped like invigorate healing, because it just didn't know what to do. It's like, you keep using me, man. It couldn't make up its mind to heal on it. It took it 10 days to even start callousing or whatever that is, making it calloused or whatever. like hardens. Like if you've done something, like fucked with ligaments and tendons and I don't know, it's all just fucked or whatever. I felt it niggling today from yesterday. Yeah, we did push it. I feel like pushing it today. I want to do 20 Ks. See how long it takes to do 20 Ks. I want to know if their 20 Ks have stops and how long could you stop? Or is that just like, well, yeah, I guess as long as it's done in that time, really, isn't it? You can stop if you want. Like, I mean, like the whole Legion would have to stop though. Like, March to not stopping, probably. And you probably have to have weight for that, because I think they trained for up to like 20 kilos, roughly. I thought it was. Anyway, cheers. Got a split skin ready. Shout out Rick. Cheers, bro. Happy 420, man. And anyone else that's there, Google, he's still around. He said he was coming back, but I think he might have. Yeah. Who's there? Not me. Shout out you, whoever you are. Cheers. First session of the day. Well, actually not. Well, of the day. Yeah, probably. Is the morning? It isn't. It's whatever. I had 2 of these this morning, but it was just like a light. Whatever. It doesn't do a whole lot, you know. Or it does, but like, I don't know. Like, yeah. It's not like having a proper joint or anything. Like, that'd be better. But it still does what it does. Like, I'm lightheaded enough to, you know, enjoy the experience. I'm actually liking the kind of tolerance break kind of thing that I'm kind of doing at the moment, like not avoiding the carts or not avoiding the flour. I'm actually just sort of embracing it. I was like, whatever, don't care. I mean, I could sell something and go get them, but whatever. If anyone wanted to buy like a crafty or something, you know, that'd be kind of handy. A fucking Dynavac 2023 M+. Yeah. It's not bad, it's still in the box, as you all know. Maybe you can on medical. Favour for favour. Anyone could have got a Dynavac before they fucking like ended all that. That one actually came from America, so if anyone wants it, it's actually that one. It was probably the last actually make it in the country. Well, who knows? Probably, I mean, maybe not, but like as far as I know. Maybe they like cut it off, I don't know, after that, some shit. I don't know, honestly I don't know with them, like, what they do. Probably would be now, you'd imagine they would have probably got rid of Australia as a fucking thing. Who knows? I got a like actual message from dude. I've forgotten his name. I don't watch their content often anymore. I keep releasing stuff too often. I bought the Hyperdine cat, and that was enough for me. I already bought like 4 or 5 of them. They're pretty good. Yeah, if you're baking all the time. Yeah, highly recommend Dynavacs. Actually pretty good. You can microdose. If you're a microdoser, and just like that light buzz, they are like perfect for that. They actually get you fairly buzzed though, but like, I don't know, once you've got a high tolerance you can end up chain vaping them. So it just ends up cap after cap after cap after cap after. Back to reading, I think. Got emotional damage. $20 miles an hour. So that's hot. And with the full step, which is quicker, 24 miles in the same manner of what? I don't even know how that makes sense. If they exceed this pace, oh, hang on, common military step, 20 miles in 5 hours, and 24, but with a bigger step, slightly bigger, like full step, which is like 76 centimeters, 70 to 80 centimeters. That's what I was doing all at the start, stuff like that, without music, just fucking caning it to my own beat, the beat of my own drum. You actually have to change that a little bit. Like that's only probably for like flat ground, reasonably flat ground. If they exceed this pace, they no longer march but run, and no certain rate can be assigned. Yeah, exactly. So that's what happens. A decent pace. If I do 120, I'm actually over that. So the pace for them is probably close to 110 for the common. And the faster one could be maybe a little bit quicker. Like somewhere in between 120 and 180, because 180 definitely has to be ran. Definitely. I don't know where it starts at though. I might have to figure that one out. Just with my BPM. Like tapping it with my steps, and then just go whatever one it is, and then get to as fast as like kind of like a jog, and then I'll know. I'll just figure it out. Haven't done that yet. Just concentrating on the actual steps, and it's a lot more complicated than you think. You think it's just walking. No, not long distance. It's not just walking. You have to be really assigned, like really on the ball from the very beginning, all the time. It's a constant thing. But I do a walk and a run. So yesterday, that's what it was. I used ISIS track, instrumental for 120 for the walking. And when that ends, that 400 years song, actually good. And you just repeat 2 songs. Use rap for a run, then the next one for a walk. Next one for a run, the next one for a walk. And it actually works really good. And it was actually told to me from the psychologist like ages ago that I saw regularly. I go, you look pretty fit, right? And he's like, oh. I'm like, you must go to the gym and shit, right? And he's like, nah. And I'm like, well, what do you do? He's like, oh, I just do a bit of running. I'm like, well, you must run like a fair way, like 6K run or some shit. And he's like, nah. I'm like, well, what do you do then? Like, and then like walk back and then do another, like walk like short burst run. Like, I don't know what he said it was. Like, it must have been like kind of like about 20 meters or something, not that far. Then he like walks that back and then runs it again, and then walks back and then runs, and then walks back and then runs. And I was like, huh. And he seemed like a pretty intelligent dude when it came to those things. He said that he reckoned that was how you kept fit. He says he minutes 3 times a week and you're fine. And I'm like, huh, no shit. It's pretty easy. Like, it's a hack. You don't want to do anything. But you don't want to do a proper walk like me. Maybe you're injured. Maybe you're just permanently fucking injured, so you might just be able to get away with like these little short burst things for 20 minutes and walking back each time. Especially if you're like coming out of some like crazy shit like gout and fucked up shit. Hot tip there for your legends if you fucking want that. You there, Rick? Cheers right back at you, legend. Cheers. It's kind of chilling me out a bit now. It's got it. Good. Well. Yeah. Nice. This one's better than the one I had down there, or the two. I didn't get a toke like that. Holy fucking shit. You got a bit of a rush from that. Bit of a sweat. Okay. Military marching on foot formations into a battle was a common practice in most European countries for centuries, and was even carried over into the New World as recently as the American War of Independence. Since then, it has been phased out by advances in military equipment and tactics. However, foot drills remain an important part of military education and training. Marching types and commands. The following commands specifically different types of marching. Quick march. This is an instruction to begin marching at the quick march speed with the left foot. I do right foot. 120. The standard pace is 116 beats per minute with a 30-inch or 76 centimetre step, with variations for individual regiments. The pace given by the commander and the speed of the band's rhythm. British light infantry and rifle regiments, for example, quick march at 140 beats per minute. A legacy of their original role as highly mobile skirmishers. So I need to fly. I want to do that. But 120 is still fairly quick, man. Like if you're injured, moving their feet to keep up with that step. Anyway, Highland regiments which march to bagpipe music march at 112 paces per minute when with pipe bands solely, while on 120 when with military bands. Now, I'm like kind of part Scottish, so that's why I picked that one. Australian Army quick time is 116 paces per minute with a 76 centimetre pace. I'm faster than them. In quick time, Canadian Armed Forces quick time is 120. That's what I do. Paces per minute with a 76 centimetre pace. Except for, and I'm half Canadian. So I'm half Canadian. My dad's Canadian, but he's got a Scottish last name. So I'm actually Scottish, Canadian, French, but somehow I got a Scot name from someone. So like a Scot living in France. So he's a French Scot, but he was like French. Or some shit. But Scottish lineage. Like how I'm Australian, but I'm actually probably... I don't know, it's a mix, so you don't know really. That's gone out. Except for Foot Guards regiments whose pace is 116 per minute. Scottish/Highland regiments whose pace is 110 per minute. That's where I don't get that, because you have Highland regiments which march to bagpipe music, march at 112. When with pipe bands solely, while on 120 when with military bands. And then you've got them with 110. With no music, I guess. Just normal. Light infantry, brackets, less Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry, which drills as a line regiment, and rifle regiments, which have traditions of maintaining special agility and alertness on the battlefield. 140 paces per minute. So that's light infantry. United States quick time is 120, same as Canadian. That's what I do. And New Zealand Army quick time is 120 as well. We're just the only one that has like a little bit slower. 116. It's just bizarre. They need to get that up to 120. Fucking idiots. Anyway, the way fucking mate, I'm telling them. Well, why have the other ones at 120? New Zealand, buddy, that's our fucking sister, brother company, whatever you want. Country, company, same bloody thing. And Canadian and US are all that. And they're our allies, so why aren't we that? We've just gone on 116, mate. Probably lines up with our music or some shit, right? At the end of fucking Advanced Australia Fair or some bullshit, right? Oh, we're gonna do 116 because of that fucking thing. Some cookery. Some cookery like that. It lines up with a piece of music and we're just fucking weird. I don't know, it'd be interesting to know. It might be some interesting other reason that I don't know. Why they've picked that. Anyway. The way a unit marches is based upon the unit's nationality, role, and history. Exactly, there you go. So it's our fucking music or whatever. Better so we don't need to get there as quick. Because we like flamethrower them all. Oh, you want to run down there in your little cave? And run up there in the mountains. Oh. What do we got? Most Western Bloc. What actually is all of us sort of thing? Yeah, NATO. We're probably in there. Oh, no, hang on. It's just, what is it? American Bloc. Countries that were officially allied with the United States during the Cold War. So, yeah. Weirdo. Okay, so it's like that area. All of you, I think. Greece, Norway, Iceland, United Kingdom, France, Denmark, West Germany, Italy, Turkey, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg. Tear down this wall! Fucking Warsaw Pact. Heard of that? Anyway, back we go to this thing with the step thing. We have a similar quick marching styles of in a natural or casual manner. Former Eastern Bloc nations and several Latin American, Asian and African nations use or have used the goose step, with legs remaining straight during each step. So, oh, okay. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they just do that thing. Don't bend the knee. Military parades, yeah. It's like really right kind of thing. Hey, I wonder if there are actually just military marching dudes. I'm not good. I won't do that. Because I'm fucking lopsided. It's just for me. I just do it for myself. I got distracted again, Rick. Where'd everybody else go? Are you sharing this to fucking Discord? Where'd everybody else go? Hasn't like got more than one for ages. Anyway, cheers. Fucking gooses, eh? Military parades, mate. The legs remaining straight during each step. Both of these function to maintain individual pace, unit pace uniformity, and actually help the soldiers march in a relatively elevated pace. The United States March Command is forward march or quick time march. When resuming quick time pace or from route step. Whatever that is. Not blue, can't click it. Arm movement is kept to 9 inches to the front and 6 inches to the rear. 6 inches and 3 inches respectively in the US Navy, Coast Guard, Marine Corps and Air Force. While marching, while the interval between ranks is about 40 inches. Well, what is that? Don't know what that means. The light infantry version parades, as well as the chasseurs of French Army, chasseurs Alpins exclusive. Slow march, 60 paces per minute. Feet are kept close to the ground. Not going to read all that actually. I'll skip it now. Australian Army slow time is 70 paces per minute. With a 75 centimetre pace. The British Army slow march is 65 paces per minute. Half step march. I think. This is a US march pace. It is the same tempo as quick time. But instead of 30 inches, the step is 15 inches. That's what you're going to do when you're up. Hill. And double march is essentially a moderate jog at approximately 180. 36-inch paces. And that's kind of hard to do. British Armed Services 40-inch per minute. It creates a travel speed of approximately double. Designed to be used even when carrying heavy burdens. But it's still like a full pace, you know, like what do you call it? A 30-inch is 76 centimeters. And then you had a 36-inch. So it's a little bit fucking, it's pretty quick. Mm. $91. So I thought the smaller step would have been better, but for heavy burdens. This is often erroneously used to describe a sprint or ordinary run. Yeah, that's kind of like what I would have thought. The US command is double time march. This is also used by the airborne units and special forces of the National Armed Forces of Venezuela, as well as in the Armed Forces of Bolivia. Soldiers of the Italian Army's Bersaglieri, the Iraqi Special Forces units, and the current Special Operations Force during parades and ceremonies. Easy march. This is an unrestricted march at approximately quick time. This is designed for field marches and other rough conditions. It is used in combat areas. The US command is route march. It's confusing, you know? $120. This is so confusing. What's the difference? It's so confusing because you get forward march or quick time march and resuming quick time from another pace or form, or from route step. But then route step just said it was like basically the same as quick time down here. So what are you fucking talking about, Wiki? Easy march. This is an unrestricted march at approximately quick time. But how does that even make sense? Mark time. The military mark time is essentially a stationary march with the knees coming up parallel to the ground. Or the foot dangling 6 inches off the ground. The time of what they were previously marching is kept, or quick time, or quick march is used if it applies. This is designed to maintain the time of large parades when portions need no forward speed, used as a common punishment for physical training because of its tiring nature. United States service members move the knees with approximately 6 inches. Yeah. I did that a little bit when I came home, like running, daughter goes ex-husband goes, just I'm running in, and I haven't had the door up yet, so he's like, just running in front of it on the spot. Step forward or forward march. This causes troop marking time to resume to normal march. On the spot. It is if implicitly used. If it is implicitly used as when the marking time is used to align formations or to wait for the former rank to pass when entering column of route from a depth style formation. The typically right marker stomps his foot to signal it to the rest of the troops. What's this? See also lock step. That's tricky. That's like a very close single file in such a way that each of leg person in the file moves in the same way and at the same time as the corresponding leg of the person immediately in front of him all the time. Originally it was used each soldier stepped on the point just vacated by the foot of the soldier in front of him. Thus the soldier stayed in position to form close files. So that's a file. The ranks go sideways, I guess. Lockstep marching was a characteristic trait of American prisoners of the 19th century. Inmates formed in single file, right front, left hand on the side. Convicts then stepped off in unison, raising the right high foot and shuffling with the left. The reason for this shuffling step was the chain that connected the legs of the chain gang. So it's got used for prisons kind of like after that. In Nazi Germany, members of the Hitler Youth march in lockstep. Interesting. It was criminalizing until it was abolished in the early 1900s. That's interesting, eh? That one. What else do we have to see also? Marching, drill commands, yeah, that one. Without weapons. Fall in, fall out, dismissed, attention, stand fast. Like in Age of Empires, have you could have that dude stay there, but still keep firing and shit, like he was an archer? I don't know that. That's without weapons. Anyway, rest positions. Stand at easy. Left foot is moved roughly 10 inches to the left from the position of attention. So they are simultaneously, they clasp their hands behind their backs with the left hand resting flat on the small of the back and the right hand resting flat on top of the left hand. Their fingers are extended and joined, thumbs interlocked. No movement is permitted. Stand easy. As the soldiers adopt the next easiest start, their hands are still clasped behind the back, however the soldiers can relax their upper bodies. The shoulders can be slapped and quietly speak. This is often, but not always, followed by an implicit relapse. Rest. This is typically used when being lectured for a long period of time where the positions of attention or at ease would be too painful or uncomfortable to hold. Relax, the only parade instruction given in an ordinary voice, rather than a raised emphatic parade voice. This is the only position that actually offers soldiers freedom of movement. Soldiers are typically allowed to move other than moving their feet, although when it is given by a high-ranking officer, soldiers typically move a minimal amount after a bit of stretching. Dressing. Right dress. All personnel except the right marker bring up their left arms parallel to the ground. At the same time, all members of the formation snap their heads so they are facing right. After this, they pause and then shuffle back to a where the shoulder is extremely close to the soldier's hand on their right, unless otherwise specified. The American version of this is called dress right dress. Left dress. All personnel except the left marker bring up their right arms parallel to the ground. At the same time, all members of the formation snap their heads so they are facing left. They pause and then shuffle back to a new position where their shoulders is extremely close to the shoulder's hand on their left. Otherwise, dress, left dress. Inwards dress, center dress. Used when a parade is formed up in two or more groups with colours, guidons or banners on parade. This is used so that dressing is off the colours. The formations to the left of the colour party will dress to the right, and the formations to the right to the left. All persons in front row and left column, except the left marker, take one step forward, pause, and only the front rank bring up their left arms parallel to the ground. Fuck, that's confusing. I have to see that to figure it out. I mean, whatever. At the same time, all members of they are facing left. All personal to. Okay, fuck reading that. I don't even know what it means. With weapons. Rifles. A whole bunch of them. Shoulder/slope arms, change arms, present arms, order arms, port arms, high port arms, for inspection, port arms, ground arms, trail arms, sling arms, unsling arms, fire of joy, load weapons, fixed bayonets, unfixed bayonets, sabers, draw sabers, return sabers, present sabers, shoulder, slope sabers. Wonderful. Forming the parade past/pass in review. Pass in review. Oh, fucking hell, there's heaps more shit. Parade in close order. Company in order. There's so many things. Like company close order, form 3/4 ranks. Staff behind me, forward march. Parade will now advance/retire in slow/quick time about turn. Distance by a single lineman. To move to the right/left in 2/3/4. This is things. And saluting on the march. To the front salute, to the right salute, to the left salute. I'm just reading through that myself. So that the salute thing to the front salute. The parade is halted. The forearm is placed at 90 degrees angle while pointing at the temple. This is lowered and then repeated again, followed by an about turn and a resume in marching off the left foot. The timing is cool, check, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, about, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, left. It is one of, if not the longest drill movements in the military. British cause the drill movement to the front is the following: 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down. And you got to the right, to the left. Compliments on the march. Interesting. Like eyes to the right, eyes to the left. So many stuff is leading to the halt. color commands. Fuck, it just gets. I'm over it. Turning motions. Yeah, all that. Marching motions. Quick march. It's all this stuff here again. Pretty much the same. So really. Easy march. That's the same thing. I still can't figure that out though. Historical drill commands for parade. Musket drill. Cavalry drill. Yeah, I'm over that. Let's go back. Oh, that's what we're in. Just marching. What does that say? Purpose. It is said that many ancient empires first developed marching as a way to move troops from one place to another without them getting mixed up with other troops. A soldier learning to march to drum cadences, martial music, and shouted commands is considered an essential element of teaching military discipline. And the close order drill is used to promote exercise, obeying orders, discipline, morale, confidence, and leadership. The military venue, military paces. In the military venue, there are various rhythmic military steps or standard paces. One step occurs on each beat. A pace is the length of one step, assumed to be 75 centimeters, or 30 inches, not to be confused with the ancient Roman unit of length. 2 steps or 5 Roman feet equals 148 centimeters and 58 inches. Holy shit. How the fuck is that possible? What is that? Find that. Where is it? Oh, that's not even there either. Where did I put that? I moved it. Yeah, it's about the same as this. Cold Steel Walkabout. It's pretty much the same. $38.5. Okay, cool. No shit. 97. Hmm. Okay. Probably about that when I was going hammer and tongs. When did you actually measure it out there? Like, put a line on the ground and then fucking another line or some shit, I guess, and just try and, or just, how you actually do that. Like, you need soft ground, like, you need, like, I don't know, you need a way of, like, seeing where your foot, you know, you can see, like, the actual, like, imprint, then you can do that, like, obviously, but what the fuck's this other one, though? I think they might have, like, fucked that up. Like, I don't know how that's actually even possible, like, as a human, what the fuck are you doing? 148 centimeters. Hang. Rick, mate. That's fucking nuts. Oh. No. Oh. That's not even that. What? 137 centimeters for the cold steel bloody training staff. I don't know how that's even actually, like, them fuck that. I mean, come on, man. How's that? 148 centimeters? It's 4 more inches than the bloody cold steel walkabout as a step. Like, what? Giants. Like, how is that actually even possible? At, what, 120 or something? My brain hurts. What, 180 again? Well, 180, I guess. Hang on, fucking, that's done what kind of heading? Not to be confused with the ancient Roman unit of length. 2 steps. Hang on. So is that 2 within that? 5 Roman feet, but that's the measurement. A length, 2 steps is actually length. I don't get it. Oh, okay, shit. So it's yeah, it's like roughly 2, and they do it at 148 centimeters. How in the fuck do you do that at 120? Like, what, you got springs on or something? Mate, that's got to be a fuck up. I'm sorry, but like, I don't know how a human actually has a physique to do that. Unless you're running. 120. This fucking dick. Whoa, yeah, that's kind of fucking really caning it. That is full blown. Full blown caning it. I can do that, but it's, I think I might have hurt myself. No fucking shit. What do that for? That doesn't even make sense, man. How the fuck do you do 20 kilometers of that? It's like running. It's pretty much like a run. Like, I'm not actually sure on that one, Rick, dude. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's still there. I think it's still there. I don't know. Been a while. 4:32. Holy shit. Ages ago. Yeah, I reckon just keep to the that what it says there. Quick time 120, double 180. The basic run. But yeah, the step is like still 30 inches or whatever. Or 15. Which is cut the pace, which is the same as quick time. Or quick march, just 15 inches. For another 3 I do. Or slow march. I don't know, maybe. But we have 116. Rifles march. Quick march 140. Like double. This is a rapid trot. With the rifle usually carried at the tail, at the trail, not at the shoulder. Like holding it. In front. Slow march 70. Rifles. So half of 140, right? And we've got a different one. Highland March Regiment Specific Pace 80 beats per minute when wearing kilts. French Foreign Legion pace 88 beats per minute. And there's one here that's Spanish, it's 140, and typical German speed is 112. Very interesting. Like why they pick lower one. Maybe we have a higher one because we go further. Or faster? I don't know. No. It's slower, really. It's interesting. Interesting stuff. Time for a ciggy. What are you up to, Rick? Anything interesting? Nothing. Fucking hell, okay, this is my NDIS package. Interesting amounts. Fair enough.
A lot of you guys want to get rid of feminism and go back to the old days, right? But you haven't thought it through properly. Who the fuck wants to go back to being a man? A fucking slave? A wage slave? Who wants to do that? Who wants to pay for everything? What man, if you have a choice, why would you choose that? Why do you want to do all the work, pay for everything? You fucking stupid? When you can get 50% of the population to take 50% of the responsibility off your shoulders, if not more, why wouldn't you do that? Anyway, how to get a feminist to do what you want is quite easy. You just use reverse psychology. They hate their dad so much. By the way, that's what feminism is, right? It's against the patriarchy. What's a patriarch? It's a father. Simple as. They hate their fathers so much. All you gotta do, that means they hate every man, because every man's their ghost dad, right? What you gotta do is use reverse psychology on them. The minute they kitchen, all you'd say to them is, get back to the kitchen, slave. Make me a sandwich. They'll be back in the workforce in 2 seconds, man. Back in the labor market, fattening your S&P fund and your fucking stocks, your stock portfolio. Understand, guys? Why do you want to be anti-feminist? You want to be pro-feminist. You want to go back to the old days when you had to do everything, pay for everything? Fuck that shit. Yeah. And if you want to fuck with the feminist head, just use reverse psychology. Simple as. As long as you're a man, it'll work. A lot of you guys want to get rid of...
Shut up, Vance. Cool. Hello?
Not that I'm emotionally unavailable, I can. I just don't want to put it onto anyone. I know, that's my stuff. That's
Got
what I have to
42
deal with.
likes.
And that's what I do.
And it said 144 watching, but now it's not that.
But there's an agenda on this planet, to make men
Allow.
emotional.
Huh? What?
Not something that I want to be involved in.
What? Allow.
But yeah, those are just my ideas.
What do you mean, allow?
I know a lot of you agree with my mindset.
Hello.
It's typically nasty, feel threatened,
Okay.
insecure.
I'm done. Oh, it's got to have an H.
But I think that things are going to change.
How?
Things are going to
Mine's
change
spelled
soon.
differently. Sounds like this.
Things are going to get a lot better. Because people are seeing it. They're putting in the work and they're just not getting anything out of it.
Oh, wow.
Both men and women, it's not getting them.
Boom. Wi-Fi knockout.
It's going to be time for change. Because we're at this point now where, since the 70s,
Yes,
an
let's all
entire
welcome in
generation has now aged
the DDoS clan.
and become elderly now and are seeing that this isn't working for anyone. Helping any of us.
Can you end my stream, please? I'm
On either
gone for too long,
side,
Need to
whether
end
you're
it.
being neglected completely,
End
or
it
if
for
you're
me.
being spoiled for choice. Either way, it's still a form of abuse. On either side. Both extremes. And that's why I try to spend as much time alone as I can. Because so many people, they're messed up. Damaged people. And that's why, I'm more about conservation rather than overstimulation, overconsumption. I eat 2 small meals a day without any meat. And I'm still satisfied. after that. But yeah, people don't like us. Most people do not like us. Strong, masculine men dominate. They like us for a short time. Oh yeah. Yeah, they love it, you know, for like one date or one night stands. Yeah, they love that. But that's about it. And who do they get into relationships with? The betas. They don't want to be long
Who
masculine men.
remembers this song? Oh, it just got recommended to me. Didn't he like win some shit, this dude? It's a bit of a weird vibe though. I remember. Fucking times. Going idle though. Wasn't it like the first one? You know, if you make it to your 40s, you've beat 2/3. The other your mates, everyone the same age as you. 2/3 of them, if they're male, are dead. Not good enough. Fucking. Yo, yo. Pretty cool. Remember that? That fucking time, fucking traveling shit, that. Yeah, it's all turn. But it was kind of weird. Like, it was like fucking, not really traditional like underground rap rock, you know. Yeah, it's weird. It's like mixed review kind of thing. That. Like dissed, sort of like people. Like probably like Damo would probably like diss him, like, you know what I mean? He probably did, I can't remember. Like probably did somewhere. Even dissed fucking like 1200 techniques. I'm not hearing it. Or fucking, what was it? Like TZU, I think he gave shit too. I bought a couple of their albums too. But they were more like that festival rap sort of stuff. Like Pez Guy as well was like the new version of that. I don't know. That's back when it had sort of had a bit of variety. I mean it still does now, I suppose. It's coming back around, I think. What am I doing? What am I doing now? I'm all over the place. I was in YouTube. That's what I was fucking with. Oh yeah, that's right. See if this is on now. Oh, full moon. Oh, it's about to start. Perfect time.
What is going on, everyone? It is David Perlman, Leo King, and
Fuck,
welcome
I'm good.
to your full moon in Aries horoscope for this October the 6th through the 7th, depending on where you are on the planet, 2025.
What's Aries?
Thanks so much for being here, and of course,
The
I'm
mental.
here, you're here, we're all here to
And
illuminate
also is
the
martial
collective
and military
consciousness.
shit. Because Mars.
Well, thanks so much for being part of
Rules
HighVibe.tv.
Aries.
If you are not a part of it, definitely check it out, or especially the dates on Hypergate.ai. Not only is it the Hypergate or the astrology AI that actually works, literally full blown, but it blows your mind.
I ate both
Better
packets.
than most astrologers out there. It'll
Not
be better
good.
than me any minute. Not even kidding. But I do want to say, of course, I come here on the full moons and new moons on YouTube. Still check in with peeps, and of course, I'm live on High Vibe TV. I have a couple announcements, especially because it's coming up really quick next week, actually. I've been having
Are you good to do the animals freak?
full moon has been
Just then?
nasty.
Oh, a while back.
Tell you
I think I missed it when I went to
Of course, I'm out in Texas at
Done.
the Bridge Expo with Team Light.
Peace
So
out.
many other people. Robert Phoenix and I are going out. We're doing a Sunday, of course. I'll also be DJing Saturday night doing the Galactic Ball. I'm speaking on Saturday. It's out in Frisco, Texas. That's North Dallas, if you don't know, Plano area. Pay at Regency. Still some tickets available. I don't know if there's room still left. Huge hotel, but definitely there's so many awesome light workers there. This is truly, there isn't anything like this happening anywhere. And Leo King back in Texas now. Even if you just go there and you just want to watch me DJ, but you'd be missing these awesome speakers. It's been really awesome doing these events with Team Light for the last couple of years, just banging them out and going all over the country. And super happy to bring Robert into the mix. And of course, I'm friends with pretty much everybody on that list, so super stoked about it. Plus, keep following like Robert Phoenix and I. We just actually put out an awesome astrology interview yesterday, and then him and I at the same time came up with some branding, which you can go to the leoking.club. And we're pushing a movement right now, with everything happening in the world, and with us doing this event and having so many people coming in with us and be part of this event, we really want to push this movement, be the future. So I came up with using John Dee's hieroglyphic monad, or Mona's hieroglyphicus, and it's actually an awesome idea that Robert has. So we really kind of definitely collabed on this, but we have a lot of stuff: women's, men's, tanks, sweatshirts, shirts, yoga mats. I'm gonna have a hat coming out the next day, but there's 10% off everything right now. If you just go to the leoking.club and click on any of the links there, especially, you'll see this whole collection right there right now, and it's got "Be the Future" on the back. But definitely a really cool energy, and really, we are here to be the future, and that's going to be a very interesting thing as well. I do also have one more announcement. So, separate from High Vibe TV, of course, I do my schools. I have all my schools there. But because we're in such a weird world with how the spiritual community takes AI, or how religious people take AI and occultism now, after seeing Tucker Carlson just have a guy on and just say that anybody that's into the occult and the AI is basically bringing the devil in. It was just like, man, this is weird times we live in. I created Hypergate Academy. And I'm going to be teaching for those people out there that are in the spiritual community, or you're just a spiritual seeker like any one of us, who really want to understand full-blown how to use AI, from the most basic part to full-blown launching your own application, using all the agentic stuff, going full-blown to which way to integrate everything, which programs do you use, especially server-wise, what do I recommend on how to set it all up, what frameworks, and so on. So it's a fun thing. The very beginning, of course, I'm going to be kindergartening it, but through this whole academy, it will get you to where you're hooked up. Plus, I created a custom GPT for every single person that will help guide them as they're going through the school, and lots of other tons of material. So all you got to do is, you'll see the link down below here, or go anywhere here, but it's pretty awesome, and foundations of it, and especially building a spiritual and conscious AI in the positive. And it doesn't matter if it's about astrology or not. It's going to be 8 weeks long, and then I'm also doing a week, but it's just one day, a meetup here at the High Vibe TV studios, with only going to be somewhere between 6 and 8 people, to do like a full workshop for people who are really that serious, that want to go full
33 likes.
And strategize and do workshop, but that'll be at the end of it, and that's a separate payment and a separate thing. But definitely check that out. Truly appreciate it. So a lot of stuff going on right now, all over the place. Well, let's talk about this full moon. I gotta say, this one's kicked a lot of people in the ass, because it's in our face, right? It's a full moon. These rules of the head, it's the face. I think it's a very weird one this Monday into Tuesday, because it really is us realizing this 2025 is so weird. We're living through multiple times, just from the fact of 3 outer planets, right? Just within an 8-month period, from November of 2024 to July 7th of 2025, all switched into new signs. But we're just, what's today, the 6th into the 7th? Yeah, I mean, the 22nd of October, we see Neptune retrograde by Aries. I mean, from Aries back into Pisces, at the very end of Pisces, the last bit. And if we're already feeling this way coming into this, So, to me, this full moon is saying, like, you got to see a preview of the future, but there is that Neptunian aspect to it, where it's like, well, is that the future? There's so much energy that has to go back. That's why, no matter what you're doing, it's always like reflecting on what you did in the past. I also will show you the charts here this is a very weird full moon to have in this exact degree, because we had tons of lunar eclipses here when we were around here in the nodes 9-10 years ago, even 11 years ago, 11 years ago. Same freaking spot, but with Uranus, and it's kind of interesting too, and I'll show you in the chart. This is a full moon, of course, coming out of the eclipses that we just had, but on top of it, it's a full moon that is making no aspects. It's just the sun and the moon itself making the opposition. The only aspects they're making are minor ones. We're not seeing like hard squares. We're not seeing any big trines. We're not seeing anything. And actually, leading up to this full moon, the sun has been aspectless, and the moon, I went through kind of some rough terrain there, but the terrain that we're really focused on as astrologers when Saturn and Neptune are going to meet up in February of 2026. So let's take a look here, because this is, like literally the full moon that's going to be in your face. And I kind of think that's funny, but it's true. So my High Brigade Academy, you can check that out. This is actually the Helio. I want to take a look at this for a sec. We just saw 3i Atlas, of course, conjunct Mars, just right before this on October 3rd. It happened in Scorpio heliocentrically, and it happened in it tropically, geocentric-wise. Just so people know, I did post a lot of that stuff up, and I made my own ephemeris for people to understand where it's at. But, coming into this full moon, not only is it, this feeling of, oh, where is everything going? It's Neptune and Aries, but it's interesting to see that it's, of course, Saturn now at 29 degrees heliocentrically, tropically, at the end of Pisces. So there's a lot of this feeling of end right now, and that's not normal for Aries. Aries is all about charge, let's move forward. So let's take a look at the full moon exact. So it just happened, it's just turned October 7th, so it just happened about 3 hours ago. I know I'm a little bit late, but it's been a little bit crazy. Happening at 14 degrees of Aries here with the sun in Libra. And so if you notice, the only aspect is the opposition. Now, if you really look close, you do your math, okay, there is some stuff, right? Like, you can look at the sesquiquadrant right there, the 135 that's building to Uranus, it's building, and the moon as well in a semi-square that's building Uranus. And I think what's really weird about the Uranus connection in minor aspect here, and very weird odd ones and clunky ones to say the least, is, maybe because I do astrology every day for fucking 15 years and doing a video every day, right? I'm that guy. So I remember every degree of every freaking full moon, and I'm like, this reminds me of the lunar eclipse in 2015, 14 degrees conjunct Uranus and Aries. So, October 8th, 2014, then was full at 15 degrees in 5 minutes, so it was within less than a degree. Uranus was at 14 retrograde, and it was a full moon lunar eclipse. Good one. Same spot. And at that time, of course, we were in the big T-squares to Pluto. And then, of course, you go backwards, and there was the lunar eclipse in Libra in the opposite of that. So even closer to now, you start seeing things stay in within degrees with eclipses. So we just had a 29 degree solar eclipse, so we're going to start seeing a lot of the new moons at 28 degrees and so forth. I was like, man, the universe hit us really hard with this area. There were so many transits and so many full moons and lunar eclipses. These are, especially what's crazy is these were all lunar eclipses. April 15, 2014, this one brought some big attention to me because this was a total lunar eclipse, so close to the North Node, but it was the Mars retrograde. I'll never forget this horoscope. It's on my YouTube. You can look this one up. and the biggest cardinal cross, right, with Jupiter and Cancer, where we're at now, but it was opposite Pluto. It was square Mars retrograde in Libra, and 25 degrees is exactly where we're seeing right now Chiron and Eris, 25 degrees in conjunction. So I just wanted a little repeating pattern that's been happening just within the last decade about this. So it's like the universe is really kind of punching us in the face multiple times here. But the good news, this is not an eclipse. 2, this one's really weird because it is saying goodbye, because we're not going to see a full moon in Aries till next year. And it's weird. This is the last full moon that we will see Neptune in Aries until we get to next year. We're going to be seeing multiple full moons here with Neptune and Pisces, with Saturn, that's retrograde back in Pisces in the North Node there. So I think it is saying we're not moving forward, even though Aries wants to move forward. And what is it not moving forward with? The old ways, the things of the past. We have to make a new relationship with how we're dealing with the world, how we're looking at our own life. I think it's interesting as well, too, that Mercury in Scorpio, now, of course, I did do this on High Vibe, but I don't think YouTube knows this yet. Maybe I did that 2 weeks ago. I don't know, I do so many charts, but the last time Mercury made its first ingress into Scorpio, after Uranus had made its first ingress into Gemini. Now, why is that important? Because Uranus is sitting in Gemini, and Mercury is the ruler over Gemini, and Mercury's dispositing over to Uranus, sitting there, but it's in a quincunx. And then we, of course, have Mercury in quincunx to Neptune. We have a yod that's formed to this Mercury. Well, the last time that we just saw the quincunx with Uranus retrograde, it was 1941, September, when Mercury came into Scorpio, and that was the day that Eleanor Roosevelt created this war commission with the government, and they were prepping for World War II before Pearl Harbor. They knew something was really weirding up. I think what's happening with this Mercury, to be honest with you, this full moon is just like making everything in our face. But the fact that Mercury's in Scorpio, and this is a big deal. We've only seen Uranus and Gemini since July 7th of this year. And Uranus isn't going to stay here either, right? We get Uranus as we get deeper into this fall, retrograding back into Taurus, and just going to sit there like a typical energy forever. And then we don't see Uranus back in Gemini until April the 25th of 2026. So, this is interesting. This is the first time Mercury in Scorpio, and we happen to have Mars in Scorpio. So this very intense energy. Plus we have Black Moon Lilith here. This very extreme energy, wanting to get to the nucleus of things. And of course, Mercury in square to Pluto at the same time. So of course, it's the planets doing a lot of stuff, while the full moon is just kind of...
Cool, I can do this for nobody. Right now, Sun trine Mercury, 97.82% going down. Moon trine Venus, 92.63% going up. Mercury trine Sun, 89.26% going up. Mercury conjunct Saturn, 78.67% going down. Uranus opposite Jupiter, 67.51% going down. 56.79% going down. Sun sextile Venus, 53.93% going up. Pluto sextile Jupiter, 50.76% going down. Neptune trine Jupiter, 49.18% going down. Mercury trine Mars, 36.15% going down. Uranus opposite Moon, 17.37% going down. Saturn trine Jupiter, 9.66% going down. Sun sextile Moon, 2.82% going down. Sun conjunct Saturn, 2.25% going up. Mars conjunct Saturn, 1.56% going down. Boop. For you.
Like watching, it's the king and queen kind of like lighting it up, and then what is everyone doing? Are they paying attention to us? And that kind of is the feeling where I think people feel like, is God paying attention to Earth right now? Is something, but there's a lot of focus on this place right now. We also are revealing quite a lot in our lives about what needs to change, but it's not easy to understand how to apply it, because the actions that we have to take definitely are not as easy as we think. This opposition, of course, with the sun being in Libra, and it's a full moon in Aries, and even with that semi-square building to Uranus and that, right? Like, it's very much like this complication. And it's not going to be your warrior first. Full moon,
Alright,
we
I'm
have
gonna
to
go. Stay toasty. Cheers, right. But
But
you.
we're going to make